So what's his question? Should he pay 100 and get even more deals? Is that what he's asking? Or do you think this is illegal maybe? It's extortion.
I think
You think illegal? Okay.
the sales manager, his boss, is making him pay $50 for every client that he gets.
Every deal he makes? Okay.
Okay, he's making him pay $50 for every deal he makes.
You know, I got a guy that works for me. He says, always assume ignorance, not malice. The only person here who can save their job is the guy who refused to pay it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose this promotion because that promotion was my only way out to support my family.
Sure. I think salesman, you got to go above the sales manager who's skimming from the company.
People are not thieves in isolation.
Right.
As I say, there's no honor among thieves.
Yeah. But if your culture is one of not having integrity.
Yeah. Well, this will be the day you start having it.
Yeah, right.
Because you're willing to pay a price. Some of the stories are good. Some of them are just stories, you know? Like, so you got to find out if it's true.
Right.
Okay, so we got a letter from this guy, and he's a salesman at a company, and the sales manager, his boss, is making him pay $50 for every client that he gets.
Every deal he makes? Okay.
Okay, he's making him pay $50 for every deal he makes, since the sales manager helps him make the deal. So he can't make any deals unless he pays $50 out of his own pocket.
Okay. Does the company know that this is the deal? Is this an arrangement that they made?
The owner doesn't know.
No idea.
The owner doesn't know? All right. So the sales manager is stealing from the salespeople.
Yeah. If it's happening, big trouble.
Yeah. So what's the salesman going to do? Like in the end,
I think a salesman, you got to go above the sales manager who's skimming from the company.
Okay.
And go, hey, here's what's going on. I just want to make sure that we're all clear. I don't know if you bring it up in a big team meeting or
in front of other people.
Yeah. I mean, you got a target on your back if you go above the sales manager, right? It's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know if there's any other alternative, is there?
Well, so you got a company.
I mean, you could approach it as if, hey, I just want to be clear. You know, is this the structure? I wasn't explaining this whenever I came on board.
Yeah.
Or we weren't doing this a month ago.
Yeah.
I'm paying for sales deals. And, if that's just the way it's done, that's the way business is done. But I just want to make sure we're all, I need to adjust myself. I agreed to come here and work for X. And I feel like there's been a little bit of a switch in what I was told.
Yeah.
So I'm now paying, $500 a month to this guy for the 10 deals I've been doing. And that's $6,000 a year. So I just want to, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
And the owner's going to go, what you're doing, or yeah, that's the way it's done.
Yeah. So you either, you look at that, if this, then that, right?
Yeah.
If the dealer knows it, or if the company knows about it.
Yeah.
And has kind of lived with it.
Yeah.
Then you being fired because you bring it to their attention is no loss.
Yeah.
Because it's totally toxic culture, right? Where they don't allow supervisors for employees. If the owner didn't know about it, or the senior management, they'll probably be grateful to know, right? But still, you get this kind of taint about you of a whistleblower.
Yeah.
And so,
and the sales manager's there because he's been there for so many years. He's done quality work.
yeah.
So it's really hard that they're going to choose you over him. I don't know. Like, what? This is one more thing sales manager has done in the 5 years he's been here. It's another strike against him,
Oh, yeah.
I told him not to screw up. He did this last year and this 2 years ago and this 3 years ago.
Okay, so it gets sometimes more complicated. Like, this guy might be like, well, I'm making $200,000 a year and I don't want to get fired from this great job. I'll just pay the $500 a week to my boss and live with them. And that's horrible because he's going to just nag at you forever. Like, I'd rather make $100,000 a year honest than 175 and bribes. And you're perpetuating a culture that other people are stuck with, right? So it's all bad. But what happens when you're out for a promotion? Like, I was at UPS years ago as a supervisor. At the end of the year, they did this United Way.
Yeah, give me
end of the year.
Yeah, whatever.
He made a
fundraiser. Yeah.
Then he expected all of his supervisors
to give him $1,000.
Well, he didn't say a number, but he would give us a long, like when he normally should be talking to us about training and stuff, he'd be giving us this really heavy pitch about United Way.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, like, he's told me I'm the next full-time manager. So he's like, basically, you're up for promotion. And hey, we've been the #1 United Way shipping center for years. We're not going to lose that. United Way does all this good stuff.
Right, sure.
I really expect you guys to
Step up. Yep.
I'm like, I got, at the time, probably 4 kids.
Yeah.
Like, I got hungrier kids at United Way. I'm living on part-time wages at UPS. I don't need to give those to the United Way.
Yeah, sure.
But I paid it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to lose this promotion, because that promotion was my only way out to support my family.
Sure.
So what
you're doing, start another company. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really insidious. I mean, it's like you're already making more than your worker, and you're going to steal his money too.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. It's just horrible.
Yeah. So how do you approach it? Now imagine you're the owner. This gets brought to your attention.
Yeah.
First steps.
First steps. What do you do? Dude,
Sales guy reached out to you.
Yeah.
Anonymous email.
Yeah.
Hey, we're paying sales manager $50 a deal.
Well, you look at the options. Number one, it isn't true. So you need to find out if it's true. And you'll find that out by asking other salesmen, hey, I understand there's a deal going on here. And you just investigate.
Yeah.
One-on-one. Don't say, oh, Joe told me this is happening. Just ask.
Yeah.
And then it might not really be happening. Could be that a sales manager made a joke in a meeting.
Like, oh, I'm going to start charging you guys $50. Yeah.
And so somebody played along with it. And saying, oh yeah, I didn't make my payment Friday, Joe, I'll have it to you. And so this guy suddenly is panicked because he's a new guy.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, I didn't know I'm working for thieves here.
Right.
And so he could misinterpret a joke, which is a terrible joke, and it shouldn't have been said.
Sure.
Some disciplinary around that. Or they just made it up. Like there are psychotic people in the world who will just cook up stuff in their head.
Yeah.
And
maybe it happened in a former position. He's like, oh, where's the hook? Someone's going to get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he heard a rumor, right? I heard a rumor that a HOA president was taking kickbacks.
Yeah.
Right. And I remember hearing about it because I lived in the neighborhood and I was like really angry at hearing about it. But I'm like, wait a minute, you don't know that it's true.
Sure.
And the guy who told you, some of the stories are good, some of them are just stories, you know? Like, so you got to find out if it's true.
Right.
And then if it's true, you got to fire everybody.
Yeah.
Because your culture becomes whatever you allow.
Sure.
And the people who created it, the people who paid into it, the only person here who can save their job is the guy who refused to pay it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to perpetuate anything you allow.
Right.
It becomes who you are as a company. So it's going to be painful too because you're fixing to lose some salespeople.
Yeah.
But
a potential sales manager, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt for a little bit. But your prize is a culture you can be proud of. If he can steal from your salespeople, he can steal from you
Sure.
too.
Yeah.
Right. There's not like people are not thieves in isolation.
Right.
As I say, there's no honor among thieves.
Yeah.
You're gonna steal from everybody if you steal from anybody. What do you think? What would you do if you found out your sales manager might be extorting your salespeople? I got a guy that works for me. He says, always assume ignorance, not malice. Like your first assumption should be the guy's just mistaken.
Yeah.
Investigate.
Okay.
Find out what really happened, and then
Oh, you got quality people. I like assuming that,
yeah.
You got people of integrity.
Yeah. And then find out what really happened. And then,
But if your culture is one of not having integrity.
yeah. Well, this would be the day you start having it,
Yeah, right.
because you're willing to pay a price. The salesmen that aren't leaving then are going to appreciate
Yeah, right.
the stand you take.
Sure.
I have seen where guys in this situation, in fact, most often, they discipline the sales manager. They have a talk with him.
Yeah.
They have a stern warning to give him.
Yeah.
Making life miserable for the salesman who turned him in.
Sure.
But he's got to go. If it's true, he's got to go.
Yeah.
There's not another option.
Plus, the most aggravating point would be if they already have a bunch of sales incentives already in place.
Yeah.
They already have.
He's already in
If the sales manager's already getting plenty of benefit.
And let's be honest, if he's not, he needs to leave himself. If he's not being paid, they'll get him a job.
Or come to the owner.
Yeah.
These are the extra things I'm doing now that we've scaled the team. And I'm not getting compensated fairly. It's not just, hey, don't tell the owner, I'm going to get $50 a deal from you. Yeah.
I used to go to work at a dealership group where the GSM had a football pool. And he expected everybody to buy into the football pool every week.
Right.
And if you happen to win, he required you to buy for everybody in the dealership.
Oh, jeez.
So basically, it's like a weekly cash payment into his gambling
For his
addiction.
lunch.
And it gets him lunch no matter what.
Yeah.
Whoever wins. He either keeps the money or he gets free lunch out of it.
Yeah.
But, you want to be one of the guys at a dealership. So I never missed a week.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
perpetuate that culture. We have a rule at our company. There can be no commerce between employees. Borrowing, selling, buying, lending.
Yeah.
It's all equally not allowed. Nobody comes to work to pay money.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the people who work for me, or most of the people who work for you,
Yeah.
they're not proud of how little money they have saved.
Right.
Yeah, and so to take your hard-earned money, that's like the worst thing you can do.
Right.
All right, what do you think, guys? What should this guy do? Should he go to his boss? Should he just quit? Should he email his boss's boss? Should he go online and blog about it? What do you think he should do? What your
Go on Glassdoor.
Glassdoor? Yeah. Go to Glassdoor, anonymously post about it.
Yeah.
Before you find out if it's true or if you're mistaken. Let us know what you think. Comments below. Thanks so much.